やばい。やばいぞ、俺は。あっち
まあ、捨てに行った時は、もうそういうモード入っちゃうんじゃないですかね。その時は、やっぱり人間変わりますよね。
Naoya Inoue, known as the Monster, has created one of the greatest careers in modern boxing, while also earning impressive wealth and worldwide fame. His story is about much more than staying undefeated and winning world titles, because it also comes from the discipline he learned as a child, a proud family boxing tradition, increasing business success, and a way of life that combines top-level dedication with growing luxury. Today Inoue is believed to have a net worth of between $7 million and $10 million, according to different reports, with his income coming from fight purses, sponsorship deals, and major international boxing events that keep expanding his global reputation.
お出汁。出汁。いただきますね。どうぞ。いただきます。マヨいく？マヨ。2日ぶりの固形です。うめ。マジうまいな、これ。
Naoya Inoue was born into a family where boxing was an important part of everyday life. His father Shingo Inoue was a former amateur boxer who had the biggest influence on Naoya's discipline, mindset, and technical skills. From an early age, Shingo never saw boxing as just a hobby for his sons, because it was a way of life built on structure and commitment. Training reportedly started when Naoya was about 5 years old, with strict routines that focused on basic techniques, constant practice, and mental strength. The same environment also helped shape his younger brother Takuma Inoue, who later became a professional boxer as well. The two brothers trained side by side every day, pushing each other through hard sparring sessions and demanding workouts. Their home was built on sacrifice, discipline, and daily routines, instead of the comfort and fun that most children enjoy. This strong foundation is seen as one of the main reasons behind Inoue's remarkable consistency today. His precise, explosive, and disciplined fighting style shows the years of careful coaching from his father, together with his natural talent and endless dedication to practice.
そうですね。やっぱりどの試合もそうですけど、まあ、集中力ですよね。やっぱり集中してると、まあ、その場その場の瞬間判断がやっぱり、いち早くやっぱりできると思うんですよ。やっぱりその気を抜いたりとか、一切しないで、まあ、その集中できたとき、はい。やっぱそういうのは、最近昔よりも感じますか。
Naoya Inoue quickly proved that he was a once-in-a-generation talent. While many boxers spend years working their way through the rankings, Inoue won his first world title only 2 years after making his professional debut. His rapid rise made him stand out across the boxing world. One of the biggest moments of his early career came in 2018, when he completely dominated Jamie McDonnell. Inoue captured the WBA bantamweight title with a knockout in just 112 seconds, which strengthened his reputation as one of the hardest punchers in the sport. Later that same year, he also fought Juan Carlos Payano, and reports stated that his combined earnings from both fights were around $1 million, marking the start of his growing financial success in boxing.
Fellas, we all know Inoue, two-time undisputed champ, known for his skill and knockouts. Monster is just a fan favorite. However, did you know that Inoue has a younger brother who's a boxer and is a world champion? His name's Takuma Inoue, although more out of the spotlight and more known just within the Japanese boxing scene. Takuma is alike to his brother, being a skilled, brutal boxer. Takuma started at a very, very young age. After seeing his older brother compete in amateur competitions, it spurred him on to take up the sport. He won several high school champions and impressed on the amateur stage. When he was only borderline 18, he made his pro debut in 2013. When it comes to most boxers, we just normally look past their debuts. Usually they're versing some slouch who's really just put there to lose. But Takuma, he versed a future WBO minimum weight world champion.
As Naoya Inoue continued to dominate his opponents, his market value kept rising. By moving through different weight classes and unifying world titles, he became one of the most popular fighters in Asia, while also gaining strong recognition across the global boxing scene. His financial success has grown steadily over the years, and has always matched his achievements inside the ring. Around the time he unified the bantamweight titles in 2022, his estimated net worth was close to $2 million. As his international reputation grew through fights shown in the United States and partnerships with leading boxing promoters, his income increased by a significant amount.
He knocked out a debutant in Charlam Kotala. In only his fourth fight, he outclassed a world-ranked and world title contender in Nesta Daniel Navarez. Nesta had a 20-2 record at the time and was highly touted for world title success, but in a way, he got the upset win. In 2015, he won the Ring Magazine Prospect of the Year, which is a pretty prestigious award. In the previous years before that, winners included Anthony Joshua and Vasily Lomachenko, with previous winners before that including Mike Tyson and Keith Thurman. Following these wins and a solid run of form, he challenged a number of solid boxers for the Asia Pacific titles, the OPBF titles to be specific. He challenged Frolian Saluda in his 8th fight for the WBO Asia Pacific title, where he was knocked down in the first round. However, Inoue managed to get his revenge and knocked Saluda down in the 8th and the 9th, win the fight easily by unanimous decision, against at the time a 23-1 fighter. Following the incredibly strong start to his career,
Inoue earns most of his money through fight purses, which have continued to grow with every successful title defense and every new weight class he has conquered. By 2025, different reports estimated his net worth at around $7 million, supported by the money he earned from facing top-ranked opponents. A clear example was his 2025 fight against Ramon Cardenas, where Inoue received a major purse that added significantly to his overall wealth and highlighted the financial benefits of being an undisputed world champion.
ですからね、もう年齢踏まえて、まあそう長くないと思うんですよ。あと何試合やるかわからないんですけど、もうそこの決まった、まあその数試合を色濃くしっかりとなんかこう、悔いなくやってもらえたらいいのかなっていう、もうそこだけですかね。それをやれば必ず結果ついてくると思ってるんで、はい。
まあちょっとフェザー級になると、この、まあ体重もまだそこまで足りてるわけじゃないし、フィジカル的にもまだ問題な面があるので、まあ不安と楽しみと。はい。だからそういう気持ちがあるから、本当に、こう、追求していけるというか、まあそういう気持ちが生まれるんで、まあそういったところにも挑戦していきたいなと。まあ挑戦しなくなったらね、終わりだと思うんで。
Naoya Inoue reportedly earned around $350,000 for his fight against Emmanuel Rodriguez, showing the level of his earnings during the early years of his international career. Even though the payout was much smaller than what he earns today, the fight was very important because it brought him another world title and extended his unbeaten record. Rodriguez entered the matchup full of confidence and made plenty of bold comments before the fight, but Inoue answered everything with a dominant performance that strengthened his reputation for letting his actions speak inside the ring and delivering powerful victories.
Are you sure you want to take that fight against someone like that?
A monster, he's a banger. Listen, you put 8 ounce gloves on anyone can bang. You don't even have to be in a hard shot. You know, you just have to time the shot, so anyone can knock anyone out. And yeah, he's got the nickname Monster, but he's not. They've got 2 arms, 2 legs. You're all weighing the same. I'm a big bantamweight. I'm probably, you know, I could fight at featherweight. So it's not, you know, I'm big, I'm strong. I'm not a banger.
By 2023, Naoya Inoue's financial position had changed in a major way. His fight against Stephen Fulton Jr. reportedly earned him between $4 million and $5 million, making it one of the biggest paydays of his career at that point. The match was especially important because Fulton entered the ring as an undefeated champion, and the victory marked Inoue's successful move into a higher weight class with even tougher competition on the world stage. These growing fight purses show a clear trend as every move up in weight and every title unification has increased both his worldwide reputation and his financial success.
I mean, not necessarily, man, because in the bell rang, you know, at the end, I caught him at the very end of the round, and I hit, like I said, it was at the end of the round, so I couldn't really work. I couldn't really work like I wanted to. Maybe if it was in the middle of the round or beginning round, you know, things would have been different. But that's all God, you know, that's how God meant it to be. And I mean, again, you know, it is what it is.
You know, Noah's known for his power. How'd you feel him in there? How did his punch feel?
Honestly, it wasn't like thudding power. Like, it wasn't power where it was like, oh shit, it hurts every punch. No, and it was never hurt. I was never hurt, nothing. It was just more like overwhelming. You know, he would throw 6, 7, 8 punches at a time, and that's what it really was. It wasn't like one punch knockout power where, like, you know, every shot, you know, like one shot at a time hurts. It was more just the overwhelmingness, and then you know, again, he is who he is for a reason, pound for pound. So I mean, again, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
The stoppage, you spoke to Joel. He felt it might have been a little bit early. You look like you had your faculties in there, but did you feel the stoppage was early?
I felt good. You know, like I told the ref, I was like, I'm good. He's like, no, I'm going to save you from yourself. You know, and I think the refs, obviously the refs for a reason, they go and they been around boxing for a long time. So, you know, I'm never gonna say that the ref was wrong or anything like that. He saw something that I didn't, but I was fine. Like I told the ref right away. I was like, I'm good. He's like, no, I gotta save you from yourself. And I knew that's what it was gonna be. You know what I mean? I told my trainer, I told my team, I said, hey, you know, I'm gonna go out on my shield, man. You know, and it's funny because if you go on my Instagram, my favorite movie is The Gladiator, and there's a quote in the movie that I love. It's called, I knew a man who once said, death smiles at us all a man can do is smile back. And that's something that I live my life on, and I try to base my career on, knowing that I'm gonna go out on my shield no matter what. You know, I'm sure you've seen Gladiator.
Before the fight, Stephen Fulton entered with plenty of confidence, claiming that he had better athletic ability, greater skill, and a higher ring IQ than Inoue. He also argued that Inoue was overrated and not as dangerous as his monster nickname suggested. Fulton believed that much of Inoue's reputation had been built through international attention rather than complete dominance inside the ring.
To go to Japan. I think I want Japan better than over here in USA just because I want to go to Japan. Listen, the crowd don't fight for him, bro. The crowd don't fight for him no matter what, if it's here or if it's in Japan. You know, it's still going to be the same outcome. Either he win or I win. So it really don't matter. We inside the ring, nobody fight for him. So it don't matter where.
Once the fight began, Inoue quickly proved those doubts wrong with his sharp accuracy, powerful punches, and complete control throughout the contest, leaving his critics with no answer through his performance alone. Financially, the fight became a major turning point in his career, as reports estimated that he earned around $4 million to $5 million, which greatly increased his net worth and confirmed his place as one of boxing's biggest global superstars.
Who played a
You fit in the bantamweight division.
I'm strong, man. I walk around 140 like you see me now. So I come down from 140 to 118. I hit really, really hard. Plus, I'm fast with it. So I think I got a little bit of everything, man. I got a little bit of everything. Plus, if you see my fights, I'm very similar to Hector Camacho. I like the whole entertainment part of it. I like the whole showman and dressing up like having a theme for every fight. So I think that also, man, that sell the tickets, and then the energy that everybody brings to my fight just give me that give me the strength and give me the speed, give me everything inside the ring so I could just look good. And we've been doing it. We've been knocking.
Naoya Inoue says that pride is the biggest reason behind his success because it constantly motivates him to remain at the highest level in boxing. He believes that as long as he stays the #1 fighter in the world, he will keep training hard, improving his skills, and winning fights to protect the dominant legacy he has built.
I feel like I'm the better guy overall, all around. That's just me. I don't care what the fans think, what casuals think, or what box people think about it. When I'm looking at myself and what I have to offer and what he has to offer, I feel like I'm more of an all-around fighter. And like in basketball, you have the athletic build, you have scorer, slasher, or you have all around. I'm all around. He's more so the athletic build, as far as known for the knockouts. So I feel like when you have a guy that's known for knockouts, they tend to feel comfortable with that and they look for that. But when you have an all-around fighter, you could do whatever, and that's a dangerous fighter to deal with. And of course, I have the power as well. That's why none of my opponents continue to come in. The only person that kept coming in was Brandon. He's a different type of fighter.
As his upcoming fight gets closer, reports say that the winner of Naoya Inoue versus Junto Nakatani will receive a custom WBC ring worth more than $100,000, adding even more prestige and motivation to the event. This makes the contest more than just a title unification, because it also serves as a special reward that recognizes boxing excellence and championship success for the winner. According to a recent post, the winner of Naoya Inoue versus Junto Nakatani will take home this custom WBC ring valued at over $100,000. As his career has continued to grow, Inoue has also started enjoying a more comfortable and well-organized lifestyle. Reports and training camp updates often show him following strict meal plans prepared by professional chefs to keep his body in top condition throughout the year. Unlike many fighters who openly show off expensive lifestyles, Inoue prefers to keep his life private and disciplined, where luxury is defined by organization rather than excess through world-class training facilities, advanced recovery methods, careful nutrition planning, and a balanced lifestyle that supports peak performance.
And he's the one coming up in weight. You're the one with the titles at 122 and the belt on the line.
I need some excitement. Nothing is exciting me no more. I feel like this when I come alive. This is when I feel like everyone's looking at me like, oh, his back is against the wall. Why is the champion going over Japan? I called this fight back in 2021, 2020. I've been said that. I said, I'm gonna have to go to Japan and fight. I told my coach, I'm gonna have to go to Japan and fight him. And he didn't understand. He's like, man, why would you do that? It's the same thing. Why would you do that? And I said, that's a big fight. I said, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And now look where we at. Oh, you wanna know why? Because I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things. That's all. I feel like that's the hype is around because of that. Not only that, power don't just win fights. I'm smart. How you think I got here? My skill, my mindset, my speed, my slickness. And guess what? Everybody say I don't got power until they get in there and these guys.
Inoue's success also highlights a major change in the business side of boxing. Unlike many Western fighters who often receive huge guaranteed promotional deals, Inoue has built his earnings through a mix of Japanese promotions, international partnerships, and the growing interest from boxing fans around the world who watch his fights on global streaming platforms.
6、7、8、9、ラスト OK!
今はでも自分のことだけです。はい。やっぱりああいう昨日のスパーリングとかにしても、後輩に見せたくないですからね。まだまだ、自分もプレイヤーとしてやってるし、それだけの意地があるし、負けられないっていう気持ちもあるんで、自分がやってるそのパフォーマンスを見て盗めとはならないです。やっぱりまだまだ自分がトップでやってる以上はプライドもあるんで、そういった気持ち。なんかそういう気持ちが多分なくなってきたら、こう、格闘家として弱まっていくんだろうなとは思うんですけど。
僕、ここ最近急成長してきてるなというものを感じますし、もうパウンドパウンドに、ふさわしい試合をここ最近しているので、すごく、リスペクトも評価も高いと思います。
And Juta, I was going to ask you, you're now in a new weight division. You two are now both in the same division. He has all of the world titles. Are you now starting to study a lot more of his fights as a potential opponent?
はい、何試合か現地でも見させてもらったりしているので、そこら辺でイメージはさせてもらってますね。
Do you think your style matches up very well with his?
それは戦ってみないとわからないですね。
One of the biggest business stories in modern boxing is Inoue's ability to attract huge crowds and generate major event revenue. A widely discussed example is the planned Naoya Inoue versus Junto Nakatani fight, where reports suggested the event could create massive commercial interest. Some reports also claimed the event could produce a gate of around $29 million with nearly 55,000 tickets sold, showing that Inoue has become a global attraction rather than only a regional champion. According to one social media post, the Inoue vs Nakatani event sold 55,000 seats and generated a $29 million gate, making it the fourth highest gate in boxing history. The post also stated that any fighter who can bring in around $30 million from a single event is a true superstar. That wraps up today's video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more in the next one.